Hey everyone, on January 18th, we're in for a highly anticipated rematch between two top lightweight fighters, Islam Makhachev and Arman Tsarukyan. This fight promises to be one of the most exciting matchups of the year. We've gathered predictions from MMA fighters about who they think will come out on top. Let's see what they have to say.
So I think Islam's going to win, and the reason why I think that is because Islam slows down in his fights. What I'm saying is nothing new. Everybody knows that. But when they fought, Arman actually slowed down more than Islam. So I think that tells you that that's a big advantage. Because in my opinion, if Arman wins, he would have to win early against Makhachev. I don't see him winning a 5-round fight against Makhachev personally, but I could be wrong. But I do think Arman has the ability to win. If I had to put a number on it, I would say it's like 60-40, and I'm leaning towards Makhachev. It's not like I'm saying he's a huge underdog. I just think the further the fight goes, the more likely Makhachev wins. And from what I've seen, Arman slows down more than Makhachev does, and I think that's another benefit for Makhachev because he's very technical. He's got very good range. He knows how to play the long game, and then I think Arman is more explosive in the beginning, and he starts to slow down. His best chances are early. I think he can win in the first, second, or third round.
I always said that in this fight, it's 60-40 in Arman's favor. But Islam has improved his style, he has improved his stand-up, and his wrestling is on another level. He's really improved in the stand-up. 2 fights ago, I didn't think this guy was that good, but now he's gotten a lot better. It's 50-50 for me right now. They have very similar games, and I think each has to come and look out for the same things. You have to watch out for the striking because they do offer some striking, and they also have to be very mindful of the ground game. It's very, very similar styles, and I think that they have to watch out for the same things from each other. I think Islam is a little step ahead of Arman. I think he's just stronger by a little bit. But when push comes to shove, any of them could win.
I think right now, I will be surprised if Arman pulls it off. I think Islam has continued to solidify himself as the best lightweight in the world by far with his performances. And I have no problem saying that. His hands are getting better. He just outstruck Poirier. He can outgrapple anybody. And I think he truly is doing it for more than just the punches, kicks, knees, and elbows and being the UFC champ and the glitz and glam. He's got something deeper that he's fighting for. He's fighting for an entire village, an entire portion of the country, an entire religion, and an entire legacy for himself and also Habib and Habib's father. So it's something special. It's a beautiful story.
Arman beats him.
Wow.
I know what you're going to ask me already, and I made that assumption right after the fight. I think Arman, because of his wrestling background, he's going to be able to stop the shot. He may even take Islam down a little bit. Islam won't be the hammer the entire fight. And we need to see how they're going to deal with that because they're always the hammer, always the hammer. And that's easy to do. But when you get a guy like Arman who can match your wrestling ability, make you work and breathe heavy and work for your grappling positions and advantage, now that's a fight. That's a fight I want to see. That's a fight I'm interested in. And
Arman is a great fighter in every aspect. His striking has improved significantly, and his wrestling skills are on another level. There's no need to even discuss that. Physically, he's very strong. But even so, I believe that Islam's experience will play a decisive role. I know Islam well, and I often train with Arman. I'm not saying Arman doesn't have a chance, but right now, my favorite in this division is Islam. At the moment, no one even comes close to his level.
Ooh. Arman's good, man. Arman's good, but I don't see anyone. I don't know who's gonna beat Makhachev though.
Yeah,
I say Islam.
I think Islam's striking has really evolved. I think he's made leaps and bounds with the striking. Arman's gonna have a tough time taking him down. So I think the fight will be on the feet until Islam decides to take him down. I just think Islam's striking is a little bit more crisp. His boxing's a little bit more crisp right now. So if it stays on the feet, I'm going to Islam. Obviously the grappling, probably Islam. So that's who I would pick.
That's crazy. Look at the size difference of Arman and Islam.
Yeah, Arman's so skilled, bro.
Oh yeah.
That'd be crazy if Arman's champ.
Arman's first fight in the UFC was fighting Islam short notice, and he fought him arguably better than anybody's fought him up until Dustin last night. So I would give it to who else?
Yeah.
Who else?
Of course, everyone has a chance to win or lose. But right now, Islam is at the peak of his career. Fighters fear him. just like they once feared Khabib Nurmagomedov. There's the same sense of intimidation surrounding Islam today. However, Arman is determined to claim what he believes is his. He's focused, motivated, and ready for a rematch. This promises to be an exciting and spectacular fight. Now it's your turn. Who do you think will win this thrilling rematch? Islam Makhachev or Arman Tsarukyan? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's discuss who the stronger fighter will be.